We were poking a lot. We were poking a lot of things, trying to figure out what we're going to do. Hello and welcome everybody to today's video. Today, I'm going to be telling a story about how we basically broke an escape game. So I know, it was not what was intended to happen. We thought it was, and we just ended up breaking it. So yeah, let's get into the story. So I went to an escape game with my friend who we're going to be calling Jeff. Okay, so Jeff and me, we're good friends. Okay, we're family friends. I hang out with their family. We went on vacation together. Like, we're pretty good friends. Okay, so yeah, we went to an escape room with them, and it was a pretty okay escape room. Like, the lobby was basically just a few seats and a desk, but once you got back there, it was pretty good. It kind of looked like high school was set for a play, but it was still a lot of fun. I really got into the mood of what we were doing. So we were going to this escape room, right? And the story was that we had to go in and we had to retrieve this staff. I can't remember why, but it was just a staff. And we had to get it out of there in an hour. Otherwise, armed guards would come in and shoot us to bits. I'm not kidding. That is actually the story. So he gave us a little iPad or something that would tell us hints. And it's going to be important later because he really needs to utilize that. But yeah. So we're in like the third room of the escape room, okay? We've been through. We got maybe 20 minutes left, okay? We were going really slow. We were in the first room for like 10 minutes. And we kind of get stuck. We've gotten stuck before, but eventually we got through it. And we were just really stuck here. We had no idea what to do. Okay, we were walking around, touching everything, poking all the skeletons, poking the wall, poking everywhere we could. Just poking everything to try and figure out what we're supposed to do. And eventually we're just poking around, and we get a little thing on the iPad. Now, I wasn't the one holding the iPad. It was actually Jeff's brother. He did not do a good job at looking at that iPad, okay? So we had no idea how long that message was on there, but it was on there, okay? So we had a little message on the iPad, and it was like, okay, you gotta do this thing, and you gotta find this. And I was like, okay. So he said, it's this painting of two brothers or something. And I'm like, okay, it's a painting of two brothers. Okay, that's good. And it's like, you got to go open one of the boxes to find your stuff. And we're like, that's it. I don't remember what the combination was or what the code was. All I remember is that one of the locks, to unlock it, we had to put in rock. And I misread it, and we had to put in wreck. And we put in wreck. That's the only code I remember. I do not remember how we got this box open. We just did. We just got it open, okay? And inside, there were some Nerf darts in a little box and two sticks. They look like pieces of bamboo with, like, a feather on it. So, yeah, we got this stuff, and we were like, oh, this is so cool. Isn't this so cool? Oh, my gosh, we got a stick. We were, like, waving around the sticks and walking around. And we're like, okay, now what do we got to do? So, yeah, we got stuck again. After that, we got our beautiful sticks, like those beautiful, beautiful sticks, and our Nerf darts, and we had no idea what to do. We just kept walking around, like, banging around, like, oh my gosh, this shit, and just poking the wall. We were poking a lot. We were poking a lot of things, trying to figure out what we're going to do. And eventually, since we're very bad at this escape room stuff, we get another message on the iPad, and it's like, you gotta knock down the god statue above the other god because it's making the lower god look bad. And I'm like, okay, so we gotta knock this down and defend this god's honor. So we're like, okay, well, we got to find two god statues, and one's going to be higher, so we got to knock it down with our sticks, I guess. So, yeah, we're walking around, and we can't find any god statues until I remember, oh, wait, there was this room, okay? There was this random little room that we couldn't get into that had, like, a green light, and it had a head, just a golden head on a pedestal with, like, a bunch of coins at the bottom, and, yeah. So we walk over there, and we're like, huh. That looks like a god statue. If there's going to be a god statue here, it's got to be the golden head standing on the pedestal, because I don't know what else it would be. Like, what is it, candlestick? Is that candlestick above it? I don't know. I guess maybe it could be that candlestick, but I don't think a candlestick would be a god. Like, I'm just saying. So, yeah. We're just like, oh, okay, this must be it. Okay, so we're, like, poking around, and we're like, we can reach it with the sticks. Like, I reach my arm through the little window that we have, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I can touch it, because I'm, like, touching it with my stick. And I'm like, is that what we need to knock off? Or, like, do we need to knock this off? And we're kind of on the fence about it. Our group is, like, 50-50, like, I'm like, I think we should do it. My friend's like, Jeff's like, oh, I guess we could. I mean, I don't know. It might be wrong, though, and we could break some. And then, like, the rest of the group is kind of 50-50. We're all like, what are we going to do? So eventually the guy comes up to me and he's like, hey man, I think this is right. Like, look, you see, I think it'll be right. He's like, just push it off, just push it off. And I'm like, I don't know about that. And then my friend's like, yeah, just push it off, just push it off. And everybody's like, okay, just push it off. And I'm like, okay. So me and Jeff, we start nudging it, just poking it with our little sticks, like the little beasts we are. Just poke, poke, poke. And we're poking it so ferociously that eventually we get it to wobble a little. And we're like, okay, this is what we're going to do. Now, under the statue, it looked like it was kind of a weight. So once we knocked it off, it would look like the thing would rise, kind of like that Indiana Jones scene, and the door would open. You know, where he's like got the thing on the thing, and then it goes down with the sandbag or something. I can't remember. I haven't watched that movie in so long. But yeah, I think that once we knock it off, the door will open because there were a few more doors. Like, it's kind of weird how it was. It wasn't really a linear escape room, so there were like 14 doors, and I'm like, maybe this is an extra room. Maybe we weren't actually supposed to do this. Maybe this is just like an extra bonus room, or maybe it's what we actually need to do. I don't know. So yeah, we were just poking at it. Everybody's like, okay, just knock it off already. And they're like, I can't. I can barely reach my arm far enough to even poke it. And we're just shoving it off, just trying to get it off. Okay. And eventually we do get it right to the edge. Like, it's wobbling right on the edge. I give it one more slam, and in slow motion, it falls backwards. Slowly but surely, it tilts, and it falls off the back. It falls off the back of the pedestal, hurtling down towards the big pot below it, the big clay pot. And then what comes after can only be described as pure insanity. We hear a crash, and then a crack, and then the pot is no more. And that was my stand-up poem. Thank you for watching. I really like to stand up. No. It crashes, and it booms. And then it's just like, it sounds like explosions are happening back there. It's like, clack, clack, clack. It's just explosions everywhere. We're like, ah! And it's just a big crash. That's not actually what happened either. It just fell. It broke the pot. Another thing fell, and we're like, crap. That was not right. We're like, the second it fell, we could hear that it was not right. So yeah, we were like, oh, that was not smart. Can I have a refund, please? No. And yeah, we were just kind of stuck after that. So we had no idea what to do after. We were like, oh, that was not right, and we all just started laughing about it until we got another thing on the iPad, and it didn't say, oh my gosh, why did you break that, or anything like that. No. All it said was above, and I'm like, above, and I look up, and it's like, it was the candlesticks, and yeah. It was the candlesticks, I guess. So we're like, okay, so we got knocked down the candlesticks. But how do we get the candlesticks? Those sticks we got, like I mentioned, they were like bamboo sticks with a rope tied around them. And I'm like, candlesticks, rope, bamboo, hole, candlesticks, rope, bamboo, hole. It's a blow dart. That's what we do with the darts. So we got to run back to the other room, grab them, run back there, and we put them in. And after like 15 tries and a bunch of different people trying, we eventually do get them knocked down with a direct hit on the top. No scope headshot, like 360, teabag the grave. You know, it was just great. And we did knock it down. And yeah, that's basically it. We were basically running out of time at the end. We just kind of barely scrambled. And we were on the last step when we did run out of time. Like, we were so close. But alas, we got shot by the people. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this short video. I know it's short. I did not have a lot to think about what I was going to do because, well, I've been really busy with school and a bunch of new stuff is happening with Team Mana. If you want to check it out, please go to the Discord. It'll be super fun to have you there. I just want you out, just join Team Mana Discord. It'll be great. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this short little video, and I will see you all next time soon. Maybe Friday, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but thank you all so much.